Hey guys, it's me. I literally, look, there's shadows. The camera is like super crooked because this part of my room is like all over the place. I just came back from a race and it was my first 10K. Let me just fix this, it's annoying me. So now it's worse, is it? You know what, whatever. Now I don't look straight. Is that better? Okay, here's the deal. I had a 10K race at night, very random. I've never done a 10K. I did an 8K, which was very random, and I was injured, so it really didn't work out well. Everything else is a half marathon. Today I did a 10K, and let me tell you, this is one of the best races that I've had. It was amazing because one, I beat my 10K time by 6 minutes. That doesn't sound like a lot, but trust, when you're training nonstop, that 6 minutes, how the hell did I shave? I'm literally looking at my time. 1 hour, 7 minutes, my last 10K time. And now 1 hour and 1 minute. I really wanted to do it either 1 hour or under 1 hour, but are you kidding me? I had a consistent pace the whole time. It's insane to me. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And to top it all off, I finally did the 5K under 30 minutes. 29 minutes, 45 seconds. Bang. I did it. Yes, it's in the 10K, so that means that I could technically do the 5K a lot faster than that, actually, because I was pacing myself, right? Like I just got home. That's why I'm all red. I had to bring cat food up. I didn't even know I was getting a medal. I thought this was a no medal race. I was like, okay, but then I saw people getting medals. I was like, oh my God. Yeah, so this is what it looks like here. It's in Brossard, which is on the South Shore, which is where I grew up. I thought this race was gonna suck. I was like, oh, why did I sign up to this? It was complicated to find out where we were going, and it was just like, you know, a race to kill time, because I didn't do any races in July, right? And then beginning of August, I'm like, fine, you know what? I need a race, so it's Discount. This is where, the 1030, that's where the place is called. This thing here, Discount, it means 1030, whatever. It's the highways. I have no words to describe how fucking happy I am. One reason is because I just edited a video that I made about a week, 2 weeks ago that I'm posting on my channel in the next week. It's a mental health update, and I actually talk about running and how have I been able to do 5 races when 8 months ago I couldn't even get out of bed. And now I have added my 6th race right here. And also I really like that it's like running room. It's where I work, right? So it's cool. I don't know. I feel like this video, I just wanted to because I make a video after every race, but I just wanted to, it has like rejuvenated my faith in training, because I do the mountain, I did the mountain with the run club, and I do it by myself. And I live up the mountain, I walk really quick up the mountain, and I know that mountain and doing hill work and hill repeats is speed work, and it's like, it's gonna make you faster on flat ground, but I never really felt it because all my other races have been like, eh. But trust, tonight, I felt it. I felt so amazing throughout the race. I really like 10Ks. I'm not gonna stop doing half marathons because your mind does something different when you're in a half marathon than when you're in a 10K. A 10K, you still have to fight with your mind and say, fuck off, I can do this, I can do this. Because your body, after 8K, my body's like, you're gonna have to slow down, I ain't slowing down, those were my 2 fastest kilometers. I am not gonna slow down, I'm gonna finish this race with the time that I want. But I will say that crossing the finish line at a 10K is nice, but crossing the finish line on a half marathon is one of the most rewarding feelings I've ever had in my entire life, because you feel like you're gonna die and you feel like your legs are gonna fall off, and it just feels so great to have somebody put a medal on you and say congratulations and give you water. Like that happened tonight, like 30 minutes ago, and it was great, but it's not, the feeling of crossing is not like I'm crying and I'm crossing. It was like, I fucking did it, you know? But when you do a half marathon, you're crying. So I can only imagine what doing a full marathon is gonna do to me, because I get really emotional during long races and long runs, just because I don't get emotional that much all the time. And I don't know, I feel like it's a good outlet, because running really saved me, and I feel that it's important for me to not restrain any emotions that I have when I run, and I don't care that if I'm crying when I'm running. It's like, it's a good and a hard cry, but it also shows that I'm not gonna stop, and whatever my brain is doing, trying to drag me to the couch, trying to get me to stop what I'm doing, I'm gonna cry and be like, no, I'm taking control of my own body and my mind, and you're gonna fuck off, and I'm gonna finish this race. Anyways, so I don't really know where to put this bib, to be honest. I am probably gonna put it right here, and then the medal right there. I have 5 other races coming up, so my goal to do 10 races in 2015 is actually currently gonna be beat, and I'm gonna do 11. And the last one is actually only in September, and September 20th is the Montreal Half Marathon. But there's the resolution run at the end of the year, and there might be another run in October. Like, I'm going crazy for all these runs. So yeah, next week I have the 5K Pride Run, then I have the Lachine Half Marathon in Montreal, then I have the night run, which I like running at night, and that's a 10K, and that's gonna be awesome, because I'm running with my manager and some other people. I'm pretty sure she's doing it, yeah. And then I'm doing Beat the Blurch. Blurch, yeah. And that's like a virtual race, so I'm doing that by myself. Well, I mean, I'm doing it with a friend, but it's not like a race course. It's like we're doing it together, and we're just gonna do the 10K. I wanted to do the half marathon, but then I realized, 7 days later, I actually have another half marathon, so I can't do 2. That would just be crazy. Anyways, number 6, putting this on the wall, I am fucking proud of myself, because I have 2 injuries. First of all, I sprained my calf. It's starting to hurt right now, and it's better now, but then, you know, whatever. My heel on my left foot hurts a lot because I stand up all day, and then my ankle started hurting yesterday, 2 days ago, when I was walking. I was like, come on, man, why do all these injuries keep happening right before races? But you know what? I didn't let it put me down. I wasn't in pain at all. I listened to my body. I really focused on my breathing during this race, and it really, really, really helped. Like, I tuned everything out, and I literally just concentrated on my breath. Anyways, I'm happy as fuck. I am happy. I'm just whipping myself with this. Anyways, have a great week, and I will see you later. Yeah.